The morning the HOA's Karen parked her gleaming sedan across my farm gate, I felt a small, fizzing fury that grew into a storm. I had woken to the hush of geese and the wet smell of earth, the kind of morning that makes you believe the land owns you back. And then there she was, heels clacking, phone in hand, a face set like a billboard of entitlement. She announced she had urgent community matters, that she'd only be a minute, that time in her world moved faster than ours. I saw through the polite sentences into the assumption my dirt was a detour in her convenience. My first response was to knock on her window and ask her to move. She smiled like charity and explained, slowly, as if speaking to a child, that fences were symbolic and her schedule mattered more. By noon, the sun had broiled my patience, and the HOA's form email promising to address parking infractions sat in my inbox like a joke. I'd go to the board, I thought, but they were part of the same varnished ecosystem. Letters vanish into file folders and polite reminders evaporate. So I did the one thing that felt honest to the land. I reclaimed the space. I did not plan violence. I planned a statement. I drove the excavator into the field because it was the only machine that could make clear, immediate change, its arm like an honest truth. I used it as a tool of signage more than harm, a heavy punctuation on a sentence Karen thought she could write across my property. The machine nudged the car toward the low, marshy stretch where the rain from last week had left a forgiving sink. The wheels sank as if the earth recognized an ally and welcomed them. Mud lapped at the doors and the car settled, humbled. Karen's expression moved through disbelief to fury to a humbled silence that felt almost like contrition. Neighbors came out, some shocked, some secretly satisfied, and we spoke, loudly and without the varnish of HOA language. The board called, police came. Afterwards, there were apologies, fines, and a painfully public conversation about boundaries and respect. I lost little sleep that week, but eventually gained a noticeably quieter field. In time, Karen learned that land has a stubborn memory, and I learned that sometimes protecting what's yours requires making a noise the neighbors cannot ignore.